What if the produce you eat every day, those veggies you've always thought were good for you, are actually speeding up aging in your immune system, brain, and legs? That's exactly what's going on for many older folks. The worst part? Most people have no clue it's happening. Welcome to Senior Health, your trusted guide for aging well. I'm James Rowan, MD, and today we're diving into a surprising truth that might shift how you view healthy eating. Most of us grew up believing vegetables are always a win for health, and that's usually true. But after you hit 60, things start to change. Blood flow slows, inflammation creeps up, and your body doesn't absorb nutrients as well. Certain veggies can quietly do more harm than good as you age. Some can spike your blood sugar levels. Others may irritate your stomach lining. A few even damage the tiny blood vessels in your brain and legs. Over time, this leads to poor circulation, foggy thinking, trouble with balance, and a higher chance of falling. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that eating specific foods, especially certain vegetables, is linked to faster declines in memory and mobility. These aren't rare foods either, they're probably sitting in your kitchen right now. But don't panic. This video isn't about scaring you, it's about solutions, because for every veggie you might need to skip, there's one you should add to your plate. Here's the plan: we'll cover 3 vegetables to avoid if you want to protect your independence, brain, and legs. Plus, we'll talk about 3 veggies that boost your daily mobility, circulation, and nerve health. This isn't some trendy diet nonsense. It's about using science to make smarter food choices so you can live with energy, focus, and confidence. As a doctor, I've seen this issue way too often. Let me know where you're tuning in from today. Drop any questions you have in the comments below before we dive in. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss Senior Health's best tips for aging well. Quick check: are you with me? If this video hits home, type 1 in the comments. If not, drop a 0. Seniors who eat healthy but still struggle with weakness, dizziness, or memory lapses, it's not always about what they're missing. Sometimes it's about what they don't realize they need to stop eating. That's what we're here to fix. Stick with me. If you're ready to discover which vegetables lift you up and which ones drag you down, let's start with one of the most common and sneaky culprits on senior plates. Let's kick things off with the white potato, a beloved and comforting staple at many senior dinner tables. Whether baked, fried, or mashed, white potatoes are a nostalgic go-to. They're familiar, cozy, and show up at nearly every family gathering. But if you're over 60, this starchy favorite might be quietly hurting your health. Why? White potatoes rank high on the glycemic index, meaning they quickly turn into sugar in your body. This causes blood sugar spikes and crashes. The result? Your body gets inflamed, and your blood vessels take a hit. Over time, this inflammation damages the smallest capillaries, especially in your brain, legs, and feet, raising the risk of numbness, cramps, balance issues, poor circulation, and slower nerve signals. Let me tell you about Harold, a 72-year-old retired truck driver. He ate mashed potatoes every night. "I never quit anything," he said. But then he noticed changes, waking up with cold, numb feet, stiff knees, and trouble staying steady, especially on stairs. He chalked it up to getting older. But during a routine checkup, we looked at his diet. The pattern was obvious. White potatoes, especially when loaded with butter or cream, were subtly harming his circulation and ramping up inflammation. It's not just about carbs or calories. White potatoes lack the antioxidants and nutrients that shield your cells. Their pale color signals low protection against oxidative stress and cell damage. Add toppings like bacon bits, cheese, or sour cream, and it gets worse: more salt, saturated fat, higher blood pressure, and extra strain on your heart. But here's the bright side: Harold made one simple swap. He traded mashed potatoes for steamed broccoli, a real nutrient powerhouse. We'll get into that soon. Within just 2 weeks, he felt less stiff, had better circulation, and walked with more confidence. The takeaway: you don't have to give up comfort food. Just pick comforts that nourish your body and soothe your soul. So, next time you're about to dig into a pile of white potatoes, pause and ask, is this quietly sapping my leg strength, or is it building me up? Up next, we'll tackle another vegetable that seems healthy but might be causing silent irritation to your joints and nerves. Let's talk about a veggie that could be sparking joint inflammation and limiting your movement, even though it looks harmless and appealing: eggplant. Eggplants belong to the nightshade family, alongside white potatoes, bell peppers, and tomatoes. As people over 60 age, many become more sensitive, especially if they deal with arthritis, stiff joints, or nerve pain. While some folks handle nightshades just fine, what's the issue? It comes down to solanine, a natural compound. Plants use solanine to fend off pests, but in your body, it can irritate vulnerable joints like your lower back, hips, and knees. For older adults, the effects build slowly: no dramatic flare-ups, just gradual wear and tear. Mornings might bring swollen joints. Your legs could feel heavy. Stairs may seem tougher. Your body feels rigid and uncooperative, not from weakness but from low-grade inflammation caused by solanine lingering in your blood vessels, muscles, nerves, and joints. The trouble is, eggplants are everywhere: stewed, grilled, or roasted, sneaking into meals unnoticed. The real danger: solanine can slow the signals from your brain to your legs, increasing the chance of tripping, slowing your reactions, and throwing off your balance. But it's not just physical, it's emotional too. You start avoiding stairs or skipping social events because you're worried your body won't keep up. The good news: you don't have to ditch all nightshades. But if you're dealing with stiffness, joint pain, or nerve issues, try cutting out eggplant for a few weeks. Pay attention to how you feel: less stiffness, more energy, better balance. If you notice a difference, you've pinpointed a trigger. And you've got great alternatives: leafy greens, cruciferous veggies like cauliflower and bok choy, plus zucchini and carrots. This isn't about restriction, it's about precision, choosing foods that boost your mobility, mental clarity, and connection to the life you cherish. Next, we'll dive into another nightshade veggie that might be dragging you down, despite its healthy reputation. Let's explore a vegetable that seems wholesome but may not be as harmless as it looks: the green bell pepper. Bright, crunchy, and often tossed into salads, stir-fries, or wraps, green bell peppers can quietly cause issues for seniors, especially those with nerve pain, digestive troubles, or joint discomfort. Why? The answer lies in lectins, natural plant proteins that protect plants from pests and animals. But in an aging body, these lectins can do subtle harm. Here's how it works: lectins stick to your stomach lining, irritating it, blocking nutrient absorption, and creating tiny gaps that let unwanted particles into your bloodstream. This sparks a low-grade immune response, a condition called leaky gut, which fuels inflammation, especially in joints and nerves. The tricky part: this inflammation builds slowly, without fanfare. You might notice stiff ankles or a bit of unsteadiness. It's not always just aging. The kicker: green bell peppers are just unripe versions of red, yellow, or orange ones. They're less beneficial, potentially more harmful, and lack the protective nutrients that mature peppers offer, especially for those with sensitive joints or digestion. Does cooking help? A little, but not enough, since green peppers are often eaten raw or lightly cooked, leaving the risk intact. Should you swear off green peppers forever? Not necessarily. But try skipping them for 2 to 3 weeks if you're dealing with gut issues, joint pain, or mental fog. Look for signs of progress, better balance, less bloating, sharper thinking. That's real feedback and improvement. Instead, opt for orange, yellow, or red bell peppers. They're packed with more antioxidants like vitamin C and beta-carotene, have fewer lectins, and are gentler on your body while being sweeter and nutrient-rich. The takeaway? Don't fear food, just learn how your body reacts to it. Next, we'll check out vegetables that support your gut, brain, and legs. Let's start with a crunchy, vibrant orange veggie that's surprisingly powerful: carrots. Often overlooked, carrots are crisp, colorful, and perfect as a snack or side. But here's what people miss: carrots aren't just a handy, bright vegetable, they're a powerhouse, especially for seniors who want to keep their minds sharp, legs strong, and vision clear. Why? Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, a strong antioxidant your body turns into vitamin A, which is key for seeing well, especially in low light. As we age, the risk of macular degeneration, a condition that damages the retina and makes reading, driving, or recognizing faces harder, grows. The good news? Eating foods rich in beta-carotene can slow this decline, helping you stay independent and keep your vision sharp as you age. Carrots do more than boost eye health. They also protect the blood vessels and nerves in your legs and feet. How? Their antioxidants fight oxidative stress, which damages capillaries and nerve endings. This leads to better brain-to-muscle communication, improved coordination, and a lower risk of tripping or losing balance. When your nerves are in top shape, you walk more confidently on curbs, stairs, or uneven ground, feeling secure without hesitation. You stay confident running errands, visiting friends, or enjoying time outdoors. Plus, vitamin A strengthens your immune system, which is crucial after 60 when your body's defenses start to weaken. That handful of baby carrots or bowl of steamed asparagus isn't just a snack, it's an investment in your daily freedom. Let's talk about prep. Steaming beats boiling for keeping nutrients intact. Roasting with olive oil boosts vitamin absorption. Avoid overcooking or deep frying, it destroys those precious antioxidants. The best part? Carrots are affordable, available year-round, and easy to store. You don't need fancy superfoods, just smart, reliable staples like carrots. So, next time you plan a meal, remember, one vibrant orange veggie can support your immune system, legs, vision, and freedom to live life on your terms. Handful daily can boost your circulation, coordination, and brain power. Next time you brush off spinach as just another green, think again. It's not just food, it's fuel for independence. Every bite helps protect your vision, memory, balance, and freedom to live fearlessly. Plus, it's affordable, widely available, and versatile. Up next, we'll wrap it all up and show how the right veggies, one bite at a time, can quietly safeguard your future. So, here we are, we've spent the last few minutes exploring the vegetables you eat daily. Some quietly harm your memory, balance, and legs, while others protect them. Let's recap. Here are the veggies to avoid after 60. White potatoes, they hinder blood flow, increase inflammation, and spike blood sugar. Eggplant, its solanine can irritate nerves, joints, and coordination. Green bell peppers, their lectins disrupt digestion and cause mild inflammation. And here are the ones to eat more often. Carrots, they support nerve connections, mental clarity, and vision. Broccoli, it stabilizes blood sugar, strengthens bones, and reduces inflammation. Spinach, it boosts vision, improves circulation, and sharpens reflexes. Each choice might seem small, but together, they shape your mobility, mental sharpness, and ability to live independently. If you're wondering, is it too late for me? Let's talk about Harold again. At 72, he ate mashed potatoes every night, dealt with stiff knees, and felt unsteady, thinking it was just part of aging. Then he made one change: he swapped potatoes for broccoli and added spinach and carrots to his lunches. Within weeks, he wasn't just feeling better, he was moving with more confidence, thinking clearer, and living stronger. That's the impact of science-backed choices. You don't need pricey supplements or a complicated diet. What you need is consistency and clarity. Every bite is a vote, for strength, energy, and independence, or for weakness, inflammation, and decline. The good news: you get a new chance to vote every day. Here's a question for you: which veggie surprised you today? Are you eating it regularly, or have you been skipping it without realizing its benefits? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them myself and would love to hear from you. If this video helped, give it a like, share it, and subscribe so you don't miss more tips on staying free, sharp, and aging strong. Remember this: you're not stuck. Your body listens to what you feed it, and every smart choice sends a clear, powerful message: I'm still here, and I'm still fighting.